Hi there. I just want to do a talk, and I think I want to talk about, start off with the fourth dimension. This is something I've been speaking about lately. You know, the fourth dimension, you know, for example, is you've got form, you've got physicality, but within the form, within everything, if you look at anything, there's always a space, an empty space within everything. And within that is another parallel line, and that's what the fourth that's how you explain the fourth dimension. That's what it is. And after that is the understanding of infinity. And then you're going right along to Christ consciousness, which is, they say, the 13th dimension. But you know, what is a dimension? A dimension is just, you know, basically explanation for a simulation / dream. And that's all reality can be if it starts as nothing. You know, you can't really have anything. I mean, how can it? No one can define nothingness because it doesn't exist, right? If something doesn't exist, you can't even begin to try and understand it. But what is this non-existence? The non-existence must be a type of an awareness, right? And that's all we can be. If you don't exist and you're dreaming, then all this is that we experience is just awareness, and you're all of it. And you know, that's what you're realizing on this path. This path of mine was unexpected. I depressed, like I've said this a lot, that I had depression for 24 years, and then I woke up. I didn't know about spiritual awakening. I didn't know anything about it. My parents and family were into psychic things and things of like spirits and stuff, but even that is an illusion. All form is an illusion. But I had this awakening which takes you beyond the understanding of, you know, what you think is spirits or form or anything like that, and this awakening showed me that none of that exists. Everything is just a hallucination. That's what everything is, just hallucination. If everything must come from nothing at some stage, right? Meaning you can't really have a something. And this is what, you know, you're perceiving. And when you awaken, obviously, how do you awaken? I awakened because I had enough, and it was such a powerful feeling of having enough that this soul part of me started coming through, and then going on this journey. And like I say, you know, it happens when you've really had enough. When you have enough of the outward distractions, then you decide to go within. You know, and awakening is all about that. It's all about living from your heart space, letting your feelings guide you. And when you're doing that, you're accessing your divinity, and then the third eye comes into place, and you start to become fine-tuned with your divine self. And that's what this process is. And you know, anyone can do it, but it's just a case of, do you want to? You know, people won't stop looking outward until they're fed up, really fed up of it, and when they decide to go within. You know, you can look at any healer, anyone outward, anything outward, but you know, the problem for all problems is your awareness and your emotions. That manifests your reality. So it's all about your perceptions, and you start changing your perceptions, you change your reality and experience. And like I say, that's basically all I'm doing on this path. I just had enough, you know, and so many people all over the planet have had these awakenings. I've looked on the internet, obviously. When I first had the awakening, that's what I wanted to do, find out. And I realised that people from all parts of the planet have had these awakenings and ascension processes for thousands of years. And I'm very pleased that science as well is saying similar things. And fasting, you know, food fasting as well, is all different kinds of fasting. You know, that's what ascension is. All on this journey, you're fasting from so many things. It can be food, can be social media, can be from things that you know is niggling away at you, and just fast from these things. And as you're doing that, you're accessing more divinity, and you're escaping the matrix more and more. The matrix is just the programming that we create ourselves. It starts from birth. your parents start it, school, education system, friends, the TV, internet, all designed to mold your perception. That's what the smart grid is for. The idea of climate change, like I've said before, climate change, then the smart grid solution, then AI connected to the human brain. So AI controls perception even deeper, because it's a panic of the global awakening. Because so many people have had awakenings all over the planet, the system doesn't want this getting any more, but it knows it's game over, you see. That's why they try to rush it as fast as possible. But once you know your infinity, nothing can get to you. That's how you protect yourself from anything, including AI, including 5G. Understand that you are the infinity. Things only get to you because they get inside you psychologically, right? But once you start living from your heart space, you tune your brain in with that, and that's when you're accessing your true infinity. And that's what we are. And what does it mean if you're infinity? It means that you don't even begin, because infinity can't have a start point. You're nothingness. You're just infinite potential, infinite awareness. And once you see yourself this way, you start accessing this infinite potential. Start being present and pay attention to what this infinity has to offer. And then you tap into that's all I'm doing, and you tap into relentless knowledge. Once you're meditating upon stillness all the time. And like I say, that's all I do all the time, just meditate upon every feeling, every thought, everything. Because meditation is what it's our natural state. The state of looking outward is the programmed state, because they don't want you going within. They're terrified of that. But I'm just going to end it there. If you're watching, you're meant to watch it. Everything Falls Divine Order. Thank you for watching. Thank you.